Hello everyone, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So as you guys can see from the title, we are doing my finale of 9 in 2019 rolling project pan. So this is a rolling project pan that I've done for the full year. I had anything that I met my goal on, I rolled out, I brought new things in, and I have my last update and my finale basically. All these products, that's it. If you'll see them in the future, you may see them in next year's project pans. But for now, they are retiring and I get to enjoy about the last 2 weeks of the holiday season to just pick whatever I want in my collection and enjoy without having to pan it. So before we get into the finale, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the familia. My name is Alex. I'm an eyeshadow enthusiast with a dash of project pan. If that is something that interests you, subscribe, join us. And now without further ado, let's get on with the finale. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys the finale of the products that I was working on this last month. And then I'm going to give you guys my total numbers of everything throughout this whole entire year with this specific project pan, how many I finished, how many goals I met, how much in total. Because this was rolling, I technically didn't just pick 9 products. It was a lot more. As I went along, I wanted to use more things throughout the year and not get myself bored. Rolling project pans work the best for me when it comes to yearly ones because I don't get bored, and this has been my best. Just to let you guys know, I absolutely will be doing this next year. I mentioned this in the last video. It will be called 10 in 2020 rolling project pan. So 10 products will be in that project pan, and I'll roll in and out just the same style as this one. So let's start out with the first product, and that was my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I am happy to say this is completely done, you guys. You guys can see it's like, it has like splatter on the sides. There is no way I can get that all out. You guys can see right there. It's completely done. This is wonderful. I love it. Now you put this in back to MAC. I have a whole bag full of back to MAC, so I'm going to back to MAC this. And I gotta tell you, I think I got most of it out, and it's kind of gross. You could see that it has separated. So I'm happy that I got the use that I did out of it. I am using my very, very last one that I currently have. So I met my goal in this one, and this is yet another product that I will finish. So I'm gonna add it to my tally that I'm gonna give you guys at the end of this video. Next up is my It Cosmetics corrector. I will put a picture up of where I was the last time. My goal was just to use this up, not to completely use it up, but I have gotten somewhere with it. Look at it. I think that definitely by the next 2 months, I would be able to get this one done completely. This is really, really nice. It's creamy. I am really contemplating on continuing to use this one. I'm going to see if I can get away without using a corrector unless I need to. I'm trying not to depend on it if I don't need to. It's an extra step that I may or may not need in my whole entire routine. So if my MAC Pro Longwear can conceal that, I don't think I'll purchase another corrector if I just stick to that concealer. So once this one's done, I'm going to test out my concealer and see if I need to repurchase this or not. But my goal was just to continue to use it. I have been using it, so technically I did meet it. There was no definite finishing up, hitting pan. You guys saw that a lot of it has been used up. The next product that I have is my Mally Chocolate Liner. This is an eyeliner. I wanted to finish this up. I did not get a chance to finish it up. This is where we stand. I'm trying to hold it without. This is where we stand with this product. Now with this one, you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot to use this. I have used this as a base and it looks super beautiful. Waterline, lower lash line, tight line. So it's not going to go as fast. As you guys can see, I had a lot more progress on my first update than I do now because I honestly forgot to use it more often. So I didn't meet my goal on this one, but I did get use out of it. It's still working perfectly fine. So I think if I continue to use it on my own, I should be able to finish it. I was crossing my fingers to see if maybe I could get one more liner into my empties for the year, but unfortunately I did not. So this one I didn't meet my goal, but that is okay because I did get more use than I wouldn't have if it wasn't in this project. Now we have my Maybelline Colossal Volume Mascara. This was completely done. It started to flake all over my face, so I knew it was completely done. One of my favorite mascaras ever. I would absolutely love this. Once I'm done all of my mascara samples, this one I definitely want to purchase and continue to use. It just makes my lashes look so beautiful. And if I layer it with lengthening mascara, it looks even better on the eye. So I love this one. My goal was to use this up. I did that very, very quickly, obviously. So that's another one that I met my goal on this year. Moving on to my Bite Beauty lip liner. Now with this one, I wanted to use it up. I knew that was a stretch, but that is okay. As you guys can see, the first update, I had a lot more usage than I did on the finale. But if I look at it overall, I don't have much left of this. So that is very, very exciting to me. I think that if I continue to use this how I've been using it, I should be able to get this done and out of my collection early on in 2020. This is a nice product. I do like it for my balmy or my glossy lip products because it helps for them to adhere to my lips and not move all over. So right now I'm wearing a gloss and I'm wearing this under it, and I feel like it kind of sets everything. It kind of like holds it down and still keeps it moisturized, and I absolutely love this even more when I put it under a liquid lipstick because it gives it some sort of moisture without it being a lip gloss on top and having it to run all over the place. So I do like it. I have no clue if this even exists. I know that By Beauty is revamping all their lip products and making them go, and they're going vegan, so they're getting rid of certain ingredients in their products. So I don't even know if they're going to bring this one back and if it's going to be as good as this one. I don't know. I was hoping to be able to have this only one in my collection, but I don't know if that's going to end up being. So my goal was to use it up. I didn't read it, but that's all right. The Balm Eye Primer. Now this one, I was just using it because I needed an eye primer. There was no set goal because I knew that it wasn't going to be used up. So as you guys can see, I am actually down to here. So that's how much I have used up, which is not that bad. I am actually surprised at how much I got used out of this. So this is how much I have left. This is going to last me a long time because it is a full size. One of the only full sizes left in my collection. When you guys saw my makeup inventory numbers, you guys saw how many eye primers I do have. So I want to get use out of them more. I didn't really have a goal for this one, so this one's like a limbo product. You'll see this in a project pan in the future. The only thing with this one is this primer is very greasy, so if you have dry lids, this would be really good for you, but my eyelids are already oily, and this is a little bit slippery for my liking, so I do have to set it. Normally, I don't set my eye primer, but with this one, I definitely have to set it, so that's the only downside, so I would not purchase this again, to be honest with you, because I did purchase this one. Now we have the Cover FX powder. This is the illuminating setting powder. Again, this was one of those limbo products. I just threw it in here to throw something in. As you guys probably can tell, there's only 8 products in this one and not 9. So my goal was just to use this up. I've used this faithfully every single day. And honestly, you guys, holy cow, this has so much product that it looks like I barely made a dent. It still looks exactly the same as when I first started. This is worth every single penny. You're getting a lot of product. You're getting 10 grams of powder. This is going to last me a very long time, and I'm happy because I can only use this in the winter time. I absolutely cannot use this in the winter because I know, in the summer, because I noticed that when I wear this, if I go past like the 10 to 12 hour mark of wearing my makeup, I could tell that I'm more glowy than I normally am, and it's because of this. But that is okay because it is winter. I want my face to look glowy because if I look dry, it's gonna be dry outside. It's just, I'm gonna look older. So I love this one. The only illuminating powder I have in my collection, and the only one that I think I will ever purchase. It's worth it for me. It really is worth it to me because I don't see any glitter. It looks really nice on the skin. You guys can see the glow on my face. It just looks so pretty. I don't look greasy. I love it. So I'm just going to use it up and then repurchase it once I'm done a lot of my powders in general. Last but not least was my Laura Geller Ballerina. This was another Give Me product, and I wanted to use it completely up, and I have met my goal. I have even scraped out what was left in it, you guys. I've even, which I rarely do, but this product I genuinely liked. The color was a little bit too pink for my liking. Today was the last day I actually used this up. I may be able to get like another day out of it if I really scrape the edges, but it's like rigid, so it's kind of annoying. But I was able to use this every single day. It has absolutely no shimmer to it, no glitter. It looks like a glow within, but it does have a pinky mauve undertone to it. But as you guys can tell, you can't even see it on my face, but it does add to that glow that I want in the winter. I can only wear these like this kind in the winter time with that type of setting powder. I loved it. I loved every bit of it. I believe I have the Diamond Dust, which is the holographic one, and then I have the Gilded Honey. So I'm probably going to use those up. I wanted to get one more cream illuminator out of my collection this year, and I did it. I'm so happy because that means one less of my collection starting in 2020. All right, you guys, so let's look at the numbers overall for the year of 2019, including the ones that I've actually met goal in this finale. So in 2019, out of the 11 months, because I started this in January, so out of the 11 months, the month that I met my goals the best was in February, where I finished 4 products and I met my goal on 1. Any other month, it was between 2 to 4 goals or finished products up. So I think that's overall good. If you look at it throughout the year, I did really, really good. I at least met my goal or finished a product each and every month. So that for me is amazing, because I didn't think I was doing that great. Now in total, completely finished, I mean completely panned, completely finished products, I ended up finishing 32 products, including the 2 that I did today, or 3, right? The 3 that I did today. So that is awesome. I'm very, very proud of myself. So if I would have done 9, 19 in 2019, I still would have been under. Because I was able to finish 32 products. That's amazing. And then I ended up meeting 5 goals, which meant either hitting pan or using up a certain amount, using it so many tallies kind of thing. So I met my goal on 5 products in general. So that's good. I think that that's amazing. That is 37 products that I met a goal or finished up this year, just in this project pan alone. So be prepared for my makeup empties. That's going to take me a little bit. I still have 2 more project pans going on. One will be finishing up on Christmas Day, the other one on New Year's Eve. Once I'm done those 2 project pans, I will sit down and tally up all the products that I finished up. You guys are going to see an overlay of all those products, and I will try to do a cost to see how much I used up this year. It will only be things that I've used up, not necessarily hit pan on, but things that I completely used up, and I only do makeup. So I'm very, very excited for that. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. I hope you guys continue to follow me into next year's journey. There are a few project pans already that I have introduced this month, but I have quite a bit more that I'm going to be introducing in the beginning of the year. I'm very, very excited to use up what I have. It's very exciting to see, and just the thought process of being able to use things and know and get knowledge on the products and know what I want, it's just an amazing thing. I'm so happy. I'm very, very happy. So anyway, I'll put more videos right over here for your enjoyment. Until then, bye guys.